Who can forget about Police Quest? Yeah, the series of games about being a no-nonsense cop. But we'd all enjoy them a bit more if it wasn't for Jim Walls constantly judging you. Get killed in the line of duty? No, Jim doesn't like that. Does he care that you died? No, he doesn't say something like, "I'm sorry that you died," and try and help you in your time of need. No, instead he just tells you to be more creative next time. Like that's meant to help now that you're dead. Imagine if he just started sending out letters like that. That wouldn't console anyone, would it? I think you'd be more insulted than anything. But shoot them to defend yourself, and he still gets annoyed. It's all well and good for Jim Walls, isn't it? On his high horse as he judges you, while suggestively showing you his crotch. What makes it worse is the disdain in his voice. Well, there is no voice in the game, but you can read it. But it's easy for Jim Walls, isn't it? To judge every little thing we do. He's not the one out on the streets, day after day, fighting crime. If only there was a game where we could use the full force of the law, without getting judged. Dynamite Cop, the game that lets you be a complete mentalist. Want to beat up people that may or may not be on the wrong side of the law? Well, go right ahead, because nobody's gonna stop you. You've got free reign now. While you're at it, why not beat up that octopus? Be one of those equal opportunity beater-uppers. Can shoot it too if you want. Most of Dynamite Cop takes place on the world's most dangerous cruise ship. Nobody on board seems particularly happy to see you. So you might as well just beat them up. And no one's going to dob you in, are they? Because you're on the open seas. And this is a funny kind of cruise because there's guns everywhere. So you might as well just pick them up and just start shooting everyone. You know, really go to town with it. And if you get bored being a gun-wielding maniac, why not just start using wrestling moves you saw on the telly? It doesn't matter if you've learnt them properly or not. As long as you hurt them good and proper. No one's gonna tell, unless someone's hiding, filming it and then uploading it to YouTube. But we all know how to deal with people like that. You just nuke them, because you don't want this thing going to court. But whatever you do, don't tangle with the chef, because that guy's not messing around. Just look at him, he's giant. You'd think they'd hire a smaller chef, you know, get the best use out of their space. A big guy like him clatting around in the kitchen, he's probably breaking all sorts of health and safety rules. But then again, they probably had to hire a giant maniac chef just to meet their quota. Something to do with political correctness, I imagine. But you're no slouch either. No, you can pick up pretty much anything. It must be all that rigorous police training and the copious amount of steroids running through your system. Yeah, must be tough being a Dynamite Cop. Upholding the law, sentencing right from wrong. It's all your decision. Self-defense turns into something a little more brutal. Soon you're just beating up person after person. They're not people anymore. Not to him. He probably joined the force to make a positive difference. To protect and serve. But look at what the system's done to him. He's just a machine now. A shell of a man. It's not his fault though, is it? No. It's just what happens when you're sent out on an almost impossible mission and given free reign to do whatever you want. Do you have jurisdiction here? No. That doesn't matter though, does it? No. Because you can do whatever you want. You're police. You're above the law. Should you arrest all those people? No. Why bother when you can just kill them? Just sweep it all underneath the rug. Make it look like it never happened. As long as you get the president's daughter back. That's all that matters. Start off with the best intentions, don't you? To do the best you can. But it all gets out of hand when there's no one there to check up on you. One day you're just handing out a bit of police brutality. The next you're destroying a whole civilization's island. And there's so much you could have learned from them too. But they're gone now. Destroyed their whole culture. They were indigenous to that island. And you wiped them out like they were nothing. What kind of cop are you? Left to use your own moral compass. This is what happens. Where's Jim Walls now? To put a stop to this madness. No, Jim can't help us now. We've gone too far.